Yo, what's good, YouTube? I turned the camera on again, as I said. Um, Today, I just want to briefly talk about the future. I mean, I just had a call with my close friend last night, and I asked him why he's working in a company. He's working as the VC, like the person who evaluate the stuff and then just find the sourcing the deals and stuff kind of thing. And then I asked him, why do you do that? And he said it's like passion. So I was like, okay. So I said, listen, what about you're like Elon Musk and you have enormous amount of money, you have more than enough money to spend for the rest of the life, and what will you do? And I asked him and he said, well, I'll probably do what I'm doing now, but it will be just a bigger scale, maybe. And then he just said he likes what he does, and then I was like, that's good. But like, I think this is very important questions. Like a lot of time in this modern time, people just do things, you know, by compromising themselves. You know what I mean? They just do it for, getting the paycheck and then getting numb salaries like a slave is a bit aggressive term, but it is what it is. Yeah, because like every month you get the paycheck and then you forget what you're paying for. You're paying for your time. You're paying for the joy that you can use if you haven't done that, you know? It's all about the opportunity cost, isn't it? But I get that. Like, if you don't do that, it's very, it's like crooked. This society, I'm not saying it's like detrimental or bad or something, but it's inherently going some malfunctioning factor in this society, and then we're living in most of the time in fear, and it's very hard to generate money if you don't follow a certain rule. Sometimes, not necessarily. There's always a way out, but yeah. So I don't know. So like if someone asks me what do you want to do if you have all the money, I'll probably I wanna really build a fasting healing center, because I do believe the real well-being doesn't come from adding stuff, but it is, deducting and minusing, getting some stuff out, shit out from your life. I genuinely believe that that is the true healing. But in this like business life, you have to promote something and you have to keep, making yes, we are selling emotions, so we let people buy something out of their, fear or lacking feelings, which is not really I want to do. But like, also I gotta, make money. Unfortunately, I don't have to make money, but I'm living in a city. If I live in a like a forest or something, I probably won't need any of the shit. But this is the reality. This is what it is. Like I said, it's very easy to be a monk in a temple, but that's the game to be a. The game is to be a monk in a big mega city, if that makes sense. And I believe it's not. It's the same thing as my value system. Like I don't think heaven is just up there. Heaven, we have to make the heaven on this earth. Like bring the heaven to the earth. That's what I believe. Anyway, if I have all the money, I'll probably want to build a fasting center in Jeju Island, because I got really inspired by True North Healing Center, Fasting Center in Los Angeles, and they are really amazing, and I want to bring that system. And yeah, I mean, and I really like the idea, because like for the fasting, you can do it by yourself. Breath work, you can do it by yourself, but why do people teach about it? It's all you know, the nice feeling that you get the service there, and then it's more just, feel better, and then you just get service. I think so. That's the concept I want. I don't want to sell something going like, oh, you have to buy this. No, I want to do something that you can do it by yourself, but if you do it with us, it will be more natural, like smoother, you know? I want to approach in that way, but that will cost a lot of money. I also want to build a really real cacao shop with no artificial sugars and shit, but with more natural stuff like maple syrup or date syrup or maybe raw honey or kind of stuff. I do believe I can bring some value because I don't really believe in dessert and I don't want to sell dessert. But like in this modern era, all the food and dessert are really full of shit. So if I can contribute in a way that makes people enjoy their taste bud and then in a better way, I would say. So that's like two of my visions, and I'll definitely achieve that within this lifetime, I hope. And I've got more visions for my business ideas. I'll talk about it later down the road because I said I'll do the video log every day, so there'll be plenty of time to talk about it. I also think about there has to be a not has to be a but I can bring revolutions to the social media platform because it's mainly focused on you know like boasting off, showing off that you don't really have, you show off that you don't really enjoy, as well like promoting, presenting like a boxing yourself. I don't believe in that. I think real social media revolution has to come from inside and has to bring the value to express yourself, and then based on that genuine expression we have to build a real connection. That's what social media was supposed to be, real connection between people. But somehow from some point it's just a tool for marketing and advertisement, and it's just like showing up. I'm not saying it's bad because it had a very good functionings. For example, like you could just detect some criminal stories or whatever. I don't know. It maybe bring some lonely people to a community you can connect to. Some definitely did a positive function, but I'm saying it's time for the next step, and I believe I can bring that next step. Unfortunately, I need a team. I need people to do it. I need people. But yeah, I want to make a social media platform where you can honestly express yourself, and based on that information you build information, not crowd who follows you. Don't be not don't be like Genghis Khan, don't try to be idolized. I just want to genuinely express something, and then based on that make close relationship, not close I would say genuine relationships. That's what I'm thinking about. But yeah, well, there's a long steps to go, many steps to go. um yeah, but yeah, well, I hope this videos, when I look back on, I'll be like, oh yeah, I used to think like that. That's kind of journaling. But yeah, I'll check it out tomorrow.